All right, today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be really short, and then you're just going to stop and work on it. And if you finish, before time, before class ends, all you're really going to do is just, work on something else after you define the terms that I'm fixing to talk about. So you need to go ahead and open your notebook to page 64. Now, if you don't have envelopes or if you don't have index cards, you're going to put vocabulary right here. I like doing them on index cards because they are, they make flashcards for yourself. So go ahead and label page 64, triangle centers, vocabulary. If you're in class, I'm giving you 2 envelopes. One of these envelopes you're going to glue right here, just like this, so the flap opens. And you're going to label it vocabulary. In this, sorry, it froze. And now my mouse isn't working. Okay, so you're going to label this one vocabulary, okay? And it opens up, it's glued in there. Then in that, you are going to put some of the note cards I gave you. You are going to make a note card that says encircle/inscribed. You are then going to define it from your textbook. See that mine's still blank, it's not been defined from my textbook. Then point of concurrency, define that. Median, concurrent, altitude, and circumcircle/circumscribed. You are going to define those 6, I believe, terms from the glossary in the back of your textbook. Once you have defined them, you'll place them in here. Pause the video wherever you need to get those words written on your note cards, okay? After you have defined those vocabulary terms, you're going to glue in the second envelope underneath that envelope so it opens as well. And you were labeling it triangle centers. We are going to start talking about triangle centers. We will talk about the first one tomorrow, the second one after that, and we'll keep going. It'll take us a couple of weeks. In the triangle centers one, you are going to put in the circumcenter. You will define that on the back. Mine is defined. So you don't even have to look it up if you pause the video right there. Then you will put in incenter. There's the definition. Then you will put in centroid, the definition, which is why we're defining these words like medians and such. You need to know what those mean. And orthocenter. So there are 4 triangle centers. And there's the definition. Once you have defined the triangle centers and the vocabulary we discussed, you can go work on something else. Your job today is just to get these. Now, it's a good idea because we're going to have some quizzes over these to be studying them. That's why we're making them in note card form. This is what is on page 64. 65, we'll have a completely different title. Get your vocabulary written down and start memorizing it.